Good night and welcome. Why you hopped up? Hmm? Why you hopped off? Welcome. Welcome. And please touch the thumbs up for me. Thanks. Is it? Welcome. Welcome. Please touch the thumbs up button. Thank you. Hi. Welcome, welcome, Hunter. How are you? The Lord is in you. Oh, Lord, I am trusting. Oh, yes. Welcome. And how are you, my dear? Haven't seen you in a little while. Hmm? Ah, thank you. I'm glad to see you too. You're here. That's the only one you can trust. You can't even trust yourself to see yourself through. You have to try to see you through. Thank the Lord. Thank God. He have helped to paddle you through to land you safe and dry land and firm foundation. Thank God for that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I'm in a little bit of different location this evening, as you can see. You see, this is what when we say we trust the Lord, this is the thing we talk about because we can't even trust ourselves. Trust me. Sounds funny, but true. So we have to trust God in all, leaving nothing. Because you have been in the storm, but your ship was not sunken. The sail was not torn. And even if the sail was torn, God stand by you. Could you please touch the thumbs up button? Thank you, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm in a different location today. I'm on the people's, you know. So I'm just taking some time out to touch base with my people. And though the ship may be rocking and the sea may be torn, I will rest in the eye of storm. So no matter what storm clouds may rock the ship of mine, the eyes of my Savior will lead me safely through the night. You're ready for my words of wisdom? And of other what storm clouds may rock the ship of mine, the eyes of my Savior will lead me safely through the night. May be torn, I shall rest in the eyes of the storm. Yes, I will rest in the eyes of the storm. Though my ship may be rocking and the sea may be torn, yes, I will rest. Yes, I will rest in the eyes of the storm. I can make a lot of noise. Anyhow, though your ship may be rocky and the sail may be torn, it said, I'll rest in the eyes of the storm. So no matter what rough seas, choppy sea you're going through, eyes of the storm. He is not going to allow you. That ship won't go. And as you said, you're out of the storm and you're now on solid ground. The water could not have overflowed you. And even if the ship, even if you had fell out of the ship, there would be a whale to rescue you. Yep. There would be a whale to rescue you. Jonah was in the belly of the whale. It must be a sea mammal as a whale. But a rescue would have come. So we give God thanks. We give him thanks, thanks, thanks. Because sometimes we don't know all we went through. We don't know how we make it through, but we have gone through. He says the God of the mountain. He's the God of the valley, God of the morning, God of the night. So we give God thanks for you, and you as well, giving thanks that you have been on dry and solid ground. God bless. God bless. And keep trusting Him. Keep trusting Him. Say no matter what storm cloud may rock the ship of mine, the eyes of my Savior will lead me safely through the night. So no matter what storm cloud may rock the ship of mine, yes, I will rest. Yes, you will rest. Yes, we will rest in the eyes of the storm. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for that testimony. Thank you for sharing that with your belief. He said he did not call you for fear, but to believe and trust. Okay? So you have believed, you have conquered, and we're glad for that. That is something we are happy to hear. Yes. Tonight, we give God thanks. How was your week? How was the rest of your week? How did you spend your week? What had happened? Have you got any rest? I hope you have been rested. Rest and rested. Good. Yes. These are encouraging songs. These are people who wrote these songs, went through it, and they came out and they share and they could pen these words that we can look at them and have them for our encouragement. Yes. Well, I won't waste much time, but let me tell you, I am planning a calling program, not tonight, but I did have one, but because it was my personal number, I couldn't be using my personal number for the calling, and then so I had to just scrap it. But then I'm getting a next number that because some of these things that we spoke about, it need calling. We need to hear the other person's perspective. We need to understand how other person think on the topic and on the matter at hand. Tonight, I just want to give God thanks for His mercy and His goodness towards us, each and every one of us. That the last time we met, we are still here. And we prayed for those that pray. We mentioned those that are on the channel. I mentioned the channel on a whole, and to every person that participate here. You understand? I can't reach you by shaking your hand or put a hand on your shoulder, but I can reach you by prayers. Show that I cares and I remember all of you. Even if you just come for one time, I remember you. Okay. For those that are having a birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Please touch the thumbs up button. YouTube is saying that my page is not being active because they are not seeing a lot of likes on the thumbs up button. So please touch it for me because I know the page is active, but this is what they use to know that the page, and they share out the page when they saw that the thumbs up button is being active. So please, when you come in, touch the thumbs up button for me. Thanks. 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 For those that perhaps have somebody that have passed away and you're mourning, you're grieving, you're asking how you're going to make it. You will. Yeah, you will make it. Don't worry. You are going to go through. You're going to rise like a phoenix. And you're going to go through. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy, joy, joy cometh in the morning. Yes. That name was given to me by my father. Because after he gets my mother have 5 children, and it was 5 boys. And next she pregnant again. And he said if it's a girl, her name is going to be Joy. And lo and behold, what's the girl? So I got the name as he promised. And the next one was a girl, and he gave her a name Glamorous. Yeah. So hence I got the name Joy. And many people thought it's a pet name. No, it's not a pet name, it's my name. It is my name. But unfortunately, he died when I was 5 years old. So he did not live to get the joy from the joy. You know? It's a pity, but that's how it goes sometimes. We had no control over certain things. If we do, certain things would not have happened. So be joyous. Although I am joy, sometimes I stand still. Sometimes I am still figuring out the next thing I'm going to put on the paper. How do I get this done? So in my silentness, I get a lot of things done. Things came to me, and yes, we do. So, weeping may endure for a night, but joy, it's a joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart, down in my heart, it is a joy, 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 down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. So joy will come in the morning. Tonight, as you saw my topic, will you help them to push? I don't know how much of you, Hunter, I don't know if you heard I announce this, that I sponsor children back in Jamaica because there's a school, and when the school was landed there, it was the blessings for that school to put there, because you have you'd call it the ghetto. So you have one side, you have the scheme, so you have the up there people, the middle down here, and sometimes the children haven't gone to school. Young little babies. And by the time you look and saw them with one baby in hand, your next is the belly out here. And by the time the belly go in, and one is in, the two is in hand, is the belly out again. And their dependency is upon a man. They don't say, let me learn a trade, learn to work with my hand. I may not have the brain, but my hands are there. They keep having the children, and most time it's honestly disheartening to see. So I am in that school life for a while. I used to do Mother's Day. I used to sit on my computer and I design cards and take it to the teacher, and the teacher would give them the card to give to their mother. Because poor thing, you're teaching them something. They would love to give something, a little token to their mom. But they don't, everybody else not doing it. So I usually design my cards and took them there, not saying who it is coming from. But I'm a person that loves to work behind the scene. Yes. It's not everything I like to highlight. I like to work behind the scene. I'll do a vast amount of work behind the scene, and you'll never know who. So I do these cards at all times. Give them a little token, let them feel good. They can get home and give their mom and said, Happy Mother's Day. And when fathers come and said, Happy Father's Day. So I'm working in this school life. We have drill around there with them. We have, and from time to time, I, I liaison with the principal. But since traveling and so, and I came here and I said, I always want to do a give back because my daughter was a high school teacher. And we tried to have a foundation after she passed away for the children. I myself used to be in the basic school with the babies. And I have a love for the younger ones because guess what? You can catch them from they are small and you can train those children. Yeah. So I don't go for the ones them that pass through up there. I go for the ones that are down here and you bring them up. You train them, right? Because you cannot bend the tree when it is old. It will break. You can't bend the branches when it is old. It is grown. It will break. It will be a broken thing. So you teaches them from there. Thank you. Please. Welcome. And yeah, you start teaches them. And what you put in, you will see and reap the benefit. Because when they reach 12 years and to go into high school, they are well rounded. They are already rounded. And hence, in my quest in doing things, I remember I said I'm going to be sponsoring children from that school. And that I did from my pocket. So I sponsor students, I liaison from time to time and find out to, select that student that are not coming to school regularly because their school fee haven't paid. Now for the term is 8,000 Jamaica dollar, which would be like less than less than 100 US dollar. So I did my sponsoring. The person with the wrench that you see here, she is one of the educator for that school. And I only know actually when I came to the States. Right? So that is every 3 months. But how I do it, I do not give one child the chance. I give, like, I sponsor two this term, the other term I sponsor two more or three more, depending on how the pocket goes. And I did their lunch. Hence, you saw I posted some picture there. It was graduation yesterday, and it was a good look. The school had turned out 24, I think it's 24. Melissa is not here to back me up yet. And how much graduated yesterday from that school. And it was a good look. It was a good look. Because don't matter the situation and the condition that you're in, your child can come out a winner. But some person look and say, I'm living in this poor estate. And, are you still getting the children then? The children are not responsible for being here. You are responsible for them. But I always look around, even if I go to church. Let me tell you, I don't continue to throw my money in church. Because guess what? They are collecting in church, and there are people in church that needs help, and nobody is looking at that. So I always look at the outside. And school is one of my projects that I will help. And so I post those pictures, and you listen to the little young man. They're giving their motivational piece, you know? And it feels good to know that you can help a child. This is not the mother you're helping the child. You're helping the child out of a situation that they can be a better man or a more productive man and woman tomorrow. Not a sense of better, but, and with education, with the the first on knowledge, they will be better. Because if they take a trade, believe me, and they put their head to the trade, there will be the next tailor open a store for themselves, doing their thing. Okay? So hence, I do that. And my topic asks, will you help to push them? Will you? Parent, aunt and uncles, and wider strangers, will you help to push them? You'll soon see she pop on the screen. She that teaches the baby ones, the 3-year-olds, and those that were graduating yesterday are 7 years old, some 6, some 7, and they will be going in the primary school. Parent themselves do it, and they pronounce certain things upon the children. And upon that pronunciation, you will say, oh, this child not doing is what you said. Your tongue is a weapon. It will cut down and it can build up. Just speak positive over the person's life, into the person's life. Sometimes parents are guilty of doing these things. Some children started fast, Some is a slow starter. Some is a late starter. But believe me, they are coming. They are coming. Just help to give them the push. And when they are not in school, and school is on a school day, where would you think they will be? They'll be all over the place. They will be all over the place. Right? Parents saying, okay, I don't have money. I send you today. I can't send you tomorrow. I paid in their school fee. As I said, I don't know who. They're paid in. My request from the school is a receipt. So they sent me the receipt, the name of the child. So I put my receipts down. And I said, okay, every now and again I'll call, how is this child doing? What progress is this child is making? And they said, okay, they're doing well. They're doing well. Okay? Will you help to push them? What will you do to help to push these children on? A word of encouragement is good, because sometimes that is what you have. A word of encouragement to encourage them to go on. And some parents, especially those that are on the lower ladder of this lower thread step on the ladder, they need to encourage the children. The child is not responsible for the food and the school fee and the lunch money. That child is not responsible. It's your responsibility. When you, when you help them, you're inspiring them. You are letting them know that you can do it. You are no less than the other person. Anything you set your mind to, you will do it. You can do it. You have grown-ups, and some grown-ups will tell you, oh, it's too late now, I can't go to school. Of course you can. You told yourself it is late. You can't go to school. Hi, Jordan. As you see it, Jordan, as you see it. You tell yourself, oh, I can't go to school at this age. You can. Of course you can. Anything you put your mind to, you will achieve it. Speak it into being. You may stop going to school because of financial difficulties, but it will be something that you can pick up and press forward. A year or two to come, you will be and you will achieve what you set out to get. You will. So never you tell yourself you can't. There's no such word applies to the human in doing things. No such word. You can. You will. Speak it in your life. Speak it over your life. There is nothing that is impossible. Put your mind to it and push. I would like you all to go on the live and listen to those young ones saying the motivational speech. Here comes Truly Mel. Thank you for being here. And here is Truly Mel. For those who know the blue ranger. Here she is. She is the educator for the young ones. It's a beautiful look. And when you look and see the hard work you do, and let me tell you something. Don't think these teachers are getting good pay. No. It's overwork and underpay. Overwork and underpaid. And that's the reason why you have to do something that you love, something that you have a passion for. I would like to be a teacher. I'm sure she do not want to stay in with the little babies all the days of her life. She would like to be a high school teacher too. She would like to be a college that's what in my mouth. So, professor. She would like to teach at tertiary institution too. So you will see these things and you will say, well, and oh, people is getting good paid in our country. In our country. I Makana, section 1, provide those that you make house. He give everyone the gift for them to work in. So most of the time you may see it, it's not because of, oh, they're working money. No, no, no. The money, weak, very weak. But you love the job. You love what you do. And you would love to see one of those that are in the graduating stand even be the governor. Yes. And you can say to yourself, well done. MACK McEnna. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. McEnna, if that's the pronunciation. Eh? So, I posted it. I put it up for you to look, for each one to go over on the page and listen to those young minds coming up. Yeah. And these are the hard works that you do. It's a pity from the parenting that they're coming from. They have not been settled, that they don't get too much children that they cannot maintain. But it's a joy and pleasure. You stay behind the scene and you help out there. Allow them. They may be your executioner one day too. Who to tell? But never mind. You help them to help themselves and to help others as they go along. Okay, right? So, who, as I put it up, who will help? Sometimes parents fail miserably. Sometimes, if you don't mind job, teacher fail too. Because trust me, does they give problem? Yes, they do. But you have to be there pushing, encouraging them, encouraging them. You imagine all of those that sit. I haven't posted the choir, but you want to see the little ones that are in the front in the choir. So things are happening. There are people there that want to see the children, not only their own birth children, but other person's children, to make it in, to be a person of values. We would like to see that happening. And hence, that's my little give back, what I have to give, and to help someone out. Other persons can do it too. I love to see things done. Drag children down. Don't never you speak within their lives to say you can't do it. If they cannot spell cat, they were able to spell rat. Put the maths together. If they cannot spell cat, they will be able to spell rat. So they can't manage cat, but they will spell rat and work with rat and make rat cage too, and make rat block, make rat poison. If we catch them, think about it. Think about it. Yes. So it is all of us responsibility. And that's where the love and the unity does came in. I am talking about, will you help to push them? And I have posted the grads yesterday. There's a graduation yesterday on a school that you heard me speak about, and said I sponsor children from that school by paying their tuition fee. And I have been with that school for a good while. I used to do cards on my computer and took it to the principal, and she gave them that they can able to give to their mother. So looking on the young crop of children, looking on them, it is proud to know that teachers can work with them and have them in the education field. So I'm asking, because they sung their motivational speech is telling you that they will push. So I'm asking the question to the wider audience. Will you help to push a child? And it is your duty to help and push. Help to push them. Anything they set their mind to do, they will do it. They can do it. Even if they are a slow starter or a late starter, they will do it. So, have a heart for some in your community, where you live or what. Because there are some persons, especially parents, do it. especially parent, do it. Lord, you can't read. Yeah, 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 yeah. And they have negative things to say. And they let the child feel like, oh my God, I'm a failure. Why try? Don't let no children feel like they're a failure. Don't let them feel like they're a failure. Help them. Encourage them. Help to push them. Even when they themselves said, it don't look like I can do it. It's hard. Yes, but push. It hard. Push. Push and rest. Push and rest. And you will get there. You will ask the question when you get there, how did I do it? How did I make it? But put yourself, envision yourself, envision your children. Whether your brother children, sister children, aunt children, whoever the children is, or your own children, envision them in a strong and a good way in life, making the right steps. Because guess what? Teachers alone cannot do it. And if teachers can be putting their self in the gap of the parent to help them to go along. And as I was saying before most of you came on, I said it's not a payable job, especially in our country. You would think that, oh my God, they're getting good pay, man. Oh yeah. No. No. I used to be in the system. No. What you get? If you don't stand up good, you cannot buy this month bread and can buy bread for next month. Yeah. But the teachers, they push. And the children get something. And the children alone will let you know what they achieve from the period of time that they are going into that school. Having maybe changed teachers, but teachers are there that are there. Help your children. Help them. Sit with them. Ensure that they do their homework. Now is holiday. Let them have their grand final. But you know when to pull them back in and get back to groundwork. Knowing that school is going to be open, so you don't want them going with a rusty brain. So you start pulling them back. Go back to your work. Go back to your book. Because each and every person would like to see their children on top. Nobody wants to see their children beneath. They want to see their children on top. So those brothers and sisters, uncles and aunties, help them to push. Help them to grow. And now you're saying that all the children these days don't have any manners. Of course they don't. What are you going to do? You're going to throw your hands in the air and say, I'm not going to teach these children because they don't have any manners. That's what you're going to do? No. You're going to help them. You're going to sit and have a sit-down reasoning with them, especially those that are in your household. Parent, you have children going to school. Do not let the term finish and the teacher don't know who is Stormstruck's father or mother. Go visit them. Work with them. Work with them. They are the future king, prince, queen, washerwoman, sweep the street. They are the future man and woman that are coming in. So we need to give them a good embracement and help them with their work. Do not be upset with them. And we ask teachers, but teachers have to have um, I think faith sound too little bit. They need to have a concrete thing to stand on. That when they say no, they means no. And if they said yes, they meant their yes. Right? So help them to push. As you run over, as you look at the page and you saw that, listen to them keenly. Help to push them or help them to push. Help them to do just that. Right? Yesterday was a grand dime. I weren't there, but truly Mel, she was in the thick of things, man. It's her babies, you know. So she were in the thick of things. And I could post something in there. And I'm going to put it in the community as well. Right? So, fellow members, fellow supporters, I'm glad for your support. I appreciate everything about you. I appreciate all when you don't like the thumbs up, but I would like you to like it because it is imperative for you to like it. YouTube is breathing down my neck for that. Right? So please do the thumbs up. So I appreciate you for everything. I appreciate you for everything. It's only a pity I couldn't cover that graduation. But then circumstances beyond my control. Right? So therefore, the children of today is the man and the woman of tomorrow. The child you saw today will be the next doctor tomorrow. And you ask, oh, and you know what? They remember you more than you remember them because they are going to say to you, but you taught me in school. Which of the school? Oh, you taught me in such school. They remembers you. Worse if you ever go slap them. They don't forget you for no reason. They remember you because they remember you have slapped them. We have to love our children. We have to love our people. And we have to do the best for them. Tonight I did not have a set thing, but I decided to talk about the children. The love for them. And hence I did the t-shirts. As I said, the proceed, a part of the proceed will go towards helping whatever more I can pay for their tuition that they can go to school. Mother, parents not supposed to say, I don't have any money to pay to the school this week, so let she or he sit it out. No. And the sponsor will get the piece of paper to say, yes, we accept your sponsoring. You have done good. I would love to see everyone try to adapt a child or children, a school, or some institution. Just adopt. Don't look for anything from them. Give all you have, looking back for no repay. Good. So, help them to push, to reach their goal, to reach their economic um, destination. Help them with an encouraging word. Help them as you pass them along the way. Help them, and they will help themselves. All around the world now is having graduation. Here where I am, each time when you stepped out, you saw graduation gown going, man. Teachers been graduating, student been graduating. As you stepped out, it's the next graduation. Children, let the children be a part of your project. Have a project and let the children be a part of the project. Help. And before you give it to the parent and you don't know if it will go towards it where it's supposed to go, put it in the teacher's hand. Let them give you a receipt. Hence, you know that it is in going towards it's supposed to go to. Right? You listen to their songs, and not only in Jamaica, but there are other places where their children does well. But we speak about Jamaica because there are some really crazy things up and down there. Very crazy. This household will have 2, 3, 4. Do you work? No. But the child is to eat, drink, wear. Eat, drink, wear. Rally them up. Rally up the children them. Stand up for them. Yes. Stand out for them. They are the ones are going to hold your hand later on in life. They are the ones. Yeah. So, graduation all over the place. Parent will be having your children at home. So you find a place to take them. There are a lot of places that you can take them for their visits, for their amusement, for just about everything. And you be there with them. And if you're sending somebody with them, let the person ensure that this is a responsible person to take care of your children outside of your absence. Understand? So tonight live is not gonna be a very long one. I am up on an hour right now. I'm just going to do about like 15 or 30 minutes more, and then I up off the live because yeah, right. So Miss Mel, put it in the comment section? How do you feel about the graduates yesterday? Give one of your expression as one of the educator. How do you feel about when you saw those children? And guys, yeah, feel free to comment. Say something. Say something, say. Yes. And school will be opening in September. Break will be over. and they are going to need things. For those that graduate and gone to a different, one more level of school, book is a must. Book, okay. She felt overwhelmed, right? Book is a must. Uniform and all these things. I do not support the person who sit and fold their hands and don't work. I ain't support that person. I don't care how much mother you want to be, but I don't support that. Do something and you have something. And when you look, you'd like some a makeup on what you have, and the person can give it to you. But you don't have nothing. You know from January, you know from last year that a child is going to graduate this year, and you still sit aside without putting anything in the kitty. And then now you stand up and you start to ask people all around the place, have the first money, man. Have the first money. When you realize that you need help, then, but have the first money there. Prepare for them for September, going back to school. Prepare for them. Pass out the word. Pass on the word, man. Prepare for the children them. Right? So you'll find that happen. But my encouragement to each one, help these children to push. Whether your child or no. Help them to push forward. Push ahead. Push out doubt out of their way. Push out doubt. Push out failure out of their way. And push in success and good regards. Just pushing those things. Help them to think positively, not negatively. Because they that you saw there, you apparently next time you saw them, you have to say, sir and madam. Help them. Help these children. Help them. Most of the time we were doing all of these things, we would have a better society. We would have a better society. I'll soon close the live. My time is gonna be running out. I'll soon close the live and get the hell from down this side and get back to my spot. Right. Yes, help them. Will you help them to push? There's a lot that will help to pull them back instead of pushing them forward. But it's your children, it's our children. And because it's our children, we want to see the best for them. To let you know that I am here. I haven't leave you right here. I am here. So I thank you very much for tuning in. Actually, I don't want to cut yet, but I have to do. We have to be, the elderly one have to be obedient as the young one, because sometimes we quarrel with the young ones. We quarrel with them and not knowing that we are being copied by them. right? So algorithm of the channel up, right? Algorithm went up. So as you walk in, and if you're walking out just now, touch the button for me. Let's touch icon, right? That helps us to grow and spread our wings more. People to know about us. Okay? Our good content will share. Our good life with lives that we did will share. People will see them, people will be able to listen to them and draw a conclusion from them. Okay? So I am going to leave the company. I'm going to close. It is 1 hour and 11 minutes. So it's time for me to say goodbye to my friends. Ain't love to all my supporters. I don't want to leave you, but then where duty call, you got to obey. So, yeah, because I'm in charge. Mhm. I would like to know that you carried out my rules, my saying. All right. Thank you all for being here. Love, respect for those the new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and with your help and with your mind and with you in it, we will able to push further, because one countenance brighten it the other and one iron sharpen it the other iron. Okay, so we will see each other in the dawn. Some places right now is dawn. Some places right now it is all dawn. It is daylight. Some places it's just going to be night. So we are living in a world which, so different. But we give God thanks. And I thank you all for coming in. I thank you very, very, very much. Respect and appreciation to all of you. So, sorry I can't stay any longer to find something to talk about, but I have to go. As you notice, my surrounding is different. Yeah. So, thank you all. Thank you and bye. Have a good mwah to all of you.